Oh, good.
And we are live. It's unscripted. Oh no.
Greetings, buzz humans, smart hipsters and trolls. It's that time once again. That's right. This is Joe and Tim from Relevant Rasslin. This is Relevant Rasslin, Relevant Real Talk, Unscripted. We got a shitload of topics, just shit to talk about. We're gonna be shooting the shit about wrestling, life, chicks, dating websites, all this bullshit, drugs, whatever the hell that we're really thinking about. Polar seltzer.
Yo, you got to get those special edition Polar seltzers. What is it, like unicorn piss?
Yeah, all those good ones. Whatever is relevant right now, you know, in the world of wrestling, independent wrestling, all that shit, we got to stick to that, obviously, for the most part, because it's relevant wrestling. That's what we do here. You know who we are, but if you don't, and even if you do, and you want to make sure that
you don't know why we're here.
You want to make sure you ride those buzzways with us. I got to plug the social media first, do a little housekeeping. So make sure that you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/relevant wrestling. Follow us on the Twitter at relevant wrestling.
There.
Make sure you head over to the YouTube channel, the Relevant Wrestling Productions YouTube channel, and smash that subscribe button. You can find all our classic content on there. All of our shows, video versions of some of our podcasts, all that great shit. Speaking of podcasts, if audio is your thing, I started doing 2 podcasts that are on Audio Boom. That's right. Audio Boom and Google Play Music.
Yeah, Google Play Music.
Ow, dude. It really hurts, dude. And sometimes
when you stick your finger all the way down your throat?
I bite my tongue sometimes, so it fucks me.
Oh, like it glitched out for a second. All I saw you was like, oh.
I broke a molar, dude, and it's jagged now.
It's okay. We could talk, Joe. It's okay.
If audio is more your thing, like I said, both of our new podcasts, Relevant Wrestling Goes Beyond, a podcast that exclusively covers New England-based promotion, independent wrestling promotion, Beyond Wrestling, and its sister promotion, Women's Wrestling Revolution. A great promotion run by my man Drew Cordero. Based out of Providence, now based in
barely not.
Check out those podcasts. That podcast, my second podcast, is I Dream of Joshi. That is a podcast where I cover exclusively Japanese. Resu, what is that? That's Japanese women's wrestling. So peep that out. All right.
Joshi.
A lot of crazy shit going on in the world of Joshi, and Beyond Wrestling just announced a couple big matches for their December cards. They got Keith Lee and Joey Janela. They got David Starr and Walter. So yeah, peep my podcasts and you'll hear all about that kind of stuff. Also, I am now speaking of the Japanese thing, you guys think I hate Japanese wrestling, but I don't, because I am now a contributing writer. I'm not going to say author, a contributing writer to the Japanese Puroresu Ichiban page on Facebook. Also, our website, puroichiban.weebly.com. You can also follow us on the Twitter page because I help to run that, which is at Puroichiban. That's at PUROICHIBAN. Yeah, so doing that.
Yeah.
Love for Japanese wrestling. We got a great article coming out tonight. Japanese Puroresu Ichiban staff, we got together and we did a big preview of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Tag League. That's going to be starting this weekend, so make sure to check that out. We each gave a little insight about our takes on each of the teams and how we think they're going to fare in the tournament. And make sure to check that out.
Not me.
So that's all the social media bullshit.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, now we can just get into the the regular bullshit. Wrestling.
The bullshit that we
Right.
see, the bullshit that we see every day.
Bullshit about OK Cupid. Like I was saying, but dude, like I just meant before, like it's never. I don't know. I never ran into fake like a scam profile, like you know, like a Craigslist ad thing, bro. But like,
oh, I've never been like catfish, but I've been like people trying to be like,
well, dude, nobody's ever not been.
You're sending like so and so to like, and it's like, but you're not saying who you are.
Nobody's ever not been.
You're 27, and then you become, oh, it's a month before my 18th birthday. It's like, I'm not stupid. And on top of it, it's not like I have any money for you to take.
So you gotta. That's why I keep telling you come to Connecticut, dude. You know
what? No,
consent is 16.
Like I've told you, I'm more than fine where I am.
No, bro. I mean, it's just. I don't know, dude. I gotta take a break from those dating sites too, man. I just
I told you I am. I know, but with that's here nor there. I could, you know what I mean.
I've never had any like. I've never had any like strange issues or like, well, just one bad date, but not like fucking.
No, I wouldn't say it's happened a lot. It's probably happened maybe a couple times, but nothing like, oh my god. It's not because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my god, this is real.
Bro, I was before.
The police are gonna come and get me. Oh no, please.
Well, dude, once when I was in Providence, I think I did like a Craigslist kind of like thing like that, and then I wound up like they tell you, oh, put your credit card in to verify, and then they wind up like charging this thing on my account.
But yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
Somehow I got it canceled, so they took it off. So I was like, all right, fuck that. But yo, before I was like, when I was setting up, I was watching like the Ric Flair 30 for 30.
Dude, it was so good, but so like, dude, so sad, man. Like, really sad.
Like, you know.
But that's one of those things. Like, it's sad. It's only sad because the fact of the matter is that he never knew who he was, and then created this whole new person. So he was always Ric Flair, and never knew how to be Richard Flair.
But that's not even his name. What was his real name? Peter or something?
I thought it was Richard Flair.
No, you know, like in the beginning, they say like,
well, he got adopted.
Yeah, they're like his like birth name. They're like, it might be this, but also this. I don't remember, dude. Maybe.
I don't remember the beginning like that. The beginning, but
maybe I read that.
No, it's just a shame because he's one of those people where like the party wasn't stopping, and you could tell. Like I can't even believe they showed the footage of him and Foley in that horrible TNA match. And they were like, you know, when you basically he needed the money, and you see like all the footage of him in TNA. Like as horrible as that is, it's the truth.
Bro, who? I don't know what the fuck I was. Oh, who is who is like the dude that? Okay, so like, what is Nature Boy though? Because like the guy was saying he made this other like, is there another movie? Because there's like the 30 for 30 thing, but then that like dude was kept talking about like Nature Boy, like when I was filming Nature Boy, but he wasn't referring to like Flair, and it would say like under it like Nature Boy producer or something. Like, is there another movie about him? Is there like a movie about him?
I don't know. If it's not him, it would be, I think, the Nature Boy character itself. Or who was it? It was
I gotta see like
who was the original Nature Boy? Buddy Rogers? Or am I shooting out in the left field here?
Nah, but there's probably some. That's like where he got it from. Flair probably got it from, but there's probably somebody before that.
What before? Yeah, dude, Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, but I mean, even before him.
I don't think so.
Man, I gotta watch this fucking.
Because I think Buddy Rogers was the original Nature Boy, and Flair was only the second one.
I only watched like the first 15 minutes, and then I tried to watch it earlier. Like,
then what the fuck?
Setting it up because I don't know.
Yeah, nah, you definitely don't know.
I don't know what that means because I didn't see it yet. You know, I just didn't have.
You're talking about things you don't even know. What is this? This really is unscripted.
I didn't have time to watch it all, but Not yet, but I'm gonna watch it tonight, probably after this.
I know you had time to watch Raw last night.
I tried to sleep during Raw.
Why? It was quality. It was quality, man. You don't want to see Jason Jordan crying?
Crying, dude, that was terrible. And like, if I don't know, they just cut
Like,
Kurt Angle's balls off every week. He just looks like a clown out there doing these stupid.
But
things.
also too, Jason Jordan just. It's like, what can we do to like make them hate him more?
Well, what can we do to make? How you gonna cry over you got taken out of a Survivor Series match, bro? It's like I said, it's
When
like
you're injured. Well, injured.
you won like a fucking a 40-man Royal Rumble, and then there was like a discrepancy, so you had to like have a match at the freaking February pay-per-view, and then all of a sudden they're telling you like you're not gonna have your WrestleMania match now because you won all the other matches. Like this guy was like really overselling the fact that he was getting taken out of like a stupid fucking match that has like no consequences if they win or lose anymore. It's not even like when they used to have that like, what was that other one where they actually like, wasn't there like a Battle Lines one or something?
What do you mean?
Like it was like, or an original like Battlegrounds one where they actually had like Raw versus SmackDown and they competed for like a trophy or something.
Talking about bragging rights?
That's what it is.
Well, that's what everyone's comparing this Survivor Series to. Like Survivor Series has become bragging rights. It's to me, it's Survivor Series has become freaking Battle of the.
It's like Clash of the Champions.
The Forgotten Stars.
Bro, it's like
not really Forgotten Stars, but to me, it's ridiculous. I don't know if the changes were always meant to be this way, but also two changes were definitely made because of the whole meningitis or whatever. Because there's no way I don't think they would have done Shield versus the New Day. But also too, were there always plans to change it? Were they always going to do the New Day? Because it's like, were they planning on taking the belts off of the Shield?
Bro, this card has changed.
It's not like a crappy way of like them breaking up or anything, and then Sheamus and them are back together. But it's like I'd rather see the Shield versus the Usos, just from like a fan standpoint, wrestling standpoint. I'd rather see Sheamus and Cesaro versus them. But I just think it's a part of another. I don't know if it's like dealing with what has come, and this is, all these recent changes, like this whole thing with now Triple H is replacing Jason Jordan. So it's basically on one team, you have half of the Attitude Era / Ruthless Aggression Era with fucking Shane, Orton, and Cena.
There's no new people in that match.
And then you have Bobby Roode, who's like,
but not new.
Like a fart's worth of time in which it's fine. I think it's fine, but still. Yeah, but and then to round it out, you have Nakamura, who's doing nothing. That just makes stupid faces.
Yeah, and what is Bobby?
Like, and I love Nakamura, but like he's right now.
Where's Dolph Ziggler?
You have Kurt Angle on the other team. Thank God Triple H took out
versus one authority figure, and it's like crazy. You know what I mean? It's like why?
Well, I just think it's fun. It's funny because now it's Triple H and them, and now it's Braun. Like, to me, Raw looks even stronger now with Triple H with Jordan out, because then it's just Raw, Braun, Joe, and Finn. But then everyone was saying is that maybe Triple H will double, turn and beat them all up, and it'll be an NXT thing. Who knows?
Is there any matches that you're looking for? Like, I don't know, like interested in seeing on that card?
I'd say honestly, I think unless they change the title, which I don't, I think Miz and Baron will be a good show.
Isn't there a U.S. title match on SmackDown?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be Sin Cara winning.
Yeah, there's the women's title match also. So.
Oh, dude. Don't even get me fucking started.
Charlotte's going to win.
Well, actually, no, you did get me started, which is fine. Because this is what I don't understand: is you
Paige is
got
gonna come back.
all
Paige.
this haphazard booking or whatever, or it seems like it, or they're scrambling and they're just like, "Hey, how are you supposed to build feuds?" But B, and this is I'm putting my money down now. Even I will put down $500.
500 that you don't even have. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I do
Yay.
$500 that Charlotte will win that title tonight, and there's nothing else that could tell me otherwise. Can I tell you how long have they been promoting Survivor Series for, Joe? How long?
Not long enough, dudes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but how many posters have you seen on there of Survivor Series?
A lot.
Okay. Out of all those posters, how many of them have Natalya on there as the women's champion?
Dude, a lot of, I think there's a couple things on the
Zero. Because you want to know who's in that position? Charlotte. Charlotte's been in all the posters. There's not one poster of Natalya, like even being promoted as the women's champion for that.
Well, unless they want to do like a double. Well, I mean, she's a heel, so it wouldn't make sense. Like they're not gonna have Carmella cash in on Natalya because Natalya,
What they're saying is that she might cash in on Alexa.
yeah, that's what I read too. But I would really like to see that.
But also too is that you have two heels in Miz and Baron, and I think it's working.
Miz kind of trashed him last night, though.
But also too, dude, how could you? You're gonna literally change every match on the card.
They did.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I think but here's the thing: is Natalya gonna get kicked off and stay back to SmackDown, or is Paige gonna debut tonight?
Dude, I want Jinder to come through and just tear ass and go crazy. I mean, come on, bro. That's what do you think about that, dude?
What, tearing ass?
No, I mean, come on. Like, I'm
asking you. I don't know what the question is.
I'm not really thrilled about the fact. I'm like, no disrespect to Styles. Obviously, Styles is like the best wrestler, but like, why they do that to Jinder? Yeah.
Well, maybe someone was saying it's a good is that they're gonna have this match and then Jinder's gonna interfere in it. So then there's like no decisive winner type thing. Because also, too, what they're trying to say is that it's going to set up for Jinder AJ, which was already slated for Clash of Champions in Boston.
Well, I would go to that, dude. We should go to that.
Maybe. No, not with you.
It's so close for you. And
yeah, where? TD Gaddon?
Yeah, dude. When is that? December?
I don't know. Not telling you, so you can't come.
Fuck me, bro.
Yeah, if you're down, let's do it. But I don't know. I just think I'm excited to see the show. I'm really excited to see fucking War Games.
Like I really haven't been keeping up a lot on NXT. Like I've been reading about it.
I read it. I don't watch it anymore.
I know the card.
I really want to see Velveteen Dream versus Black.
Dude, I'm fucking down for that match.
Yeah.
I wish you think Leo Rush will get involved. No, he's under punishment, right? Because he made a tweet. He made a funny tweet.
I don't know. I could care less about like they just need to focus on what they got now. Because I wonder who's that. I'm curious to see who's gonna walk out women's champion.
Yeah, dude, like that I'm kind of like I mean, dude, it's got to be what's her face. Wow, I can't even say what's her face. That's so fucked up for me to say. I know exactly who it is. I'm not going to be a mark here or an asshole. For Kyrie to win, dude, you know, like
I don't think she's going to win.
That's rude for me to call her what's her face when I do a
show. Kyrie Shane,
Kyrie Hojo.
No, I'd say I want Nikki to win.
Nikki Bella?
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki Cross. No, dude, they'll probably have Kyrie Sane win because, like, you know, the person that they said was going to win 6 months ago won the Mae Young, and then, you know, it's like naturally.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much they want to work with those Japanese stars anymore after Asuka. Ooh.
Oh, it's not her fault. That was Emma's fault, right?
Who knows? Mrs. I want $2,000 for a booking.
Bro, like, it's kind of crazy for her to ask for 2,000, but it's also really not when there's like plenty of other indie people that are around the same. Like, they put out this list, which is probably like a fucking bullshit list.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like, dude, like if you really want to get the pricing of people, like I'm sure you can kind of like figure it out just by looking at like some smaller shows. Like look at a Beyond Wrestling show and then think of like who they book and be like, okay, well, like who did they book last time in the main event? Like Michael Elgin and Brian Cage against like LAX. Now I know LAX is on TV, so maybe they're gonna get, I don't know, 250 each, 500 each. Brian Cage is gonna get 500. Michael Elgin's gonna get 500. You know what I mean? Like
my pants.
maybe they'll get a couple, 500 to 1,000
Oh no,
guys. And like they haven't been in WWE now. Emma never had a title, but I mean, dude, they have like 8 belts in Stardom anyway. So I don't know why like they couldn't just throw a belt on her, unless she came in and was like, I want to beat Tony Storm right now. I want both.
Tony Storm.
Want both of the belts that Tony has. Dude, I wanted Emma to go. Didn't I say that?
What?
No one's going to believe me, obviously, but the day that Emma got released, I texted you and I said, dude, she should try to go to Stardom. That would be really cool.
Yes, you did.
And then she tried to, and it's like, I mean, okay, one thing that she could cut out would be like, I would say maybe cut out the airfare. Okay. But you got to think of it like, all right, she can't possibly pay for the airfare because, like, they'll have to take care of that. So not cut out the airfare, but cut it down to like, regular. It doesn't have to be first class. It could be coach. That might save them some money. The creative control thing, all right, maybe, have a like not complete creative control, but have like some type of say in it. And like, I don't think $2,000 is crazy unreasonable. I mean, Stardom does like 4 or 5 shows a month. They're small. They are small shows. I don't know if they're backed by a big company. I don't think so. So maybe that's why they like don't have a lot of money. But they have merchandise and like calendars and shit. They got maybe 1,500 is not bad for Emma and
Coach Jonathan Coachman.
Yo,
coming to Stardom. Start the rumor now.
Actually, isn't Coach now that you said that, dude, he quit ESPN.
When?
You didn't know that? I'm not ribbing you. I swear to God, I'm not just saying that because you brought him up. It's awesome.
No, I think I heard this before. It was recently, right? Yeah,
it's awesome. It's kind of great that you brought him up. I didn't even like think about that until you brought him up, but it's true. It's true. No, it's true. He did like there was a tweet out, and then there was like I don't know. I saw it from reposted from like
maybe he could take Booker T's job.
Wow, dude, you don't mean that, do you?
Well, I was thinking about it the other day, dude. I was like, wasn't he just a replacement for fucking Dave Otunga?
But I mean, you're not like all these people online that say, "Oh, I don't like Booker T. Oh, he sucks at announcing." Somebody said something like on the.
Oh no, I have no issue with him. I think they bust his balls
on like Greg's private page, not his private page, like the ticket group page, and they were like, "Oh, freaking!" Somebody said something like, "I don't think my comment posted to it because I was like at work when I posted and I had bad service because I was doing temp work in Stanford today," and someone's like, "Oh." Why they got to get Booker T off there? The guy has fucking early onset Alzheimer's or something. And I'm like, dude, come on! Like every time my dad comes down and sits down for a minute, watches like shit with me and Chris or whatever, me and Jeremy, like he pops for Booker. He thinks Booker's hilarious. Like I like Booker. Like
I got no issue with Booker. I don't understand his like hate sometimes. Like, cause dude, as much as Jason Jordan is Jason Jordan, he eats him alive.
I know, Chris. Chris cut this hilarious promo last night. Like, Chris is like, "Oh, why is Booker like that?" He's like, "Don't you think he would like sell it? Like, oh, look, that young man, all he wanted to do is just fight next to his father. He's been working so hard. He finally found out who his father was, and now he just wants to fight alongside him. Me coming from a background where I didn't have a father, I can relate to this. And Chris, and I was like, damn, Chris, that's a nice baby promo for Booker, but like, he had Stevie Ray, so fuck you. Don't tell me he didn't have it. I'm like, don't tell me that Booker didn't have no father figure in his life. But it was funny. Like, Chris was like, dude, he should really be selling this guy right now. I'm like, I know. I was like, it's probably because he's light skinned, dude.
Oh, it's like, totally.
I'm not trying to speak out of pocket when I say that, but like, he's like,
wait, they out of pocket,
bro. They used to do that shit
out of pocket.
Yeah, like
no pockets.
No pockets. What is that?
No pockets.
Oh, my pocket.
So how many pockets would you have there?
You dropped your pocket, bro.
No pockets.
You dropped your pocket.
What?
Oh, nice. I was playing on my phone, but it's purity ring. Dude, I don't freaking know, man.
Oh.
What's on my phone?
What's on your phone? What's on your phone?
I dropped my mic.
Dude, you're all over the place. Just shut it down. Shut it down.
Bro, so
yo, I don't know if it was true. Did you see the picture of the the new Impact title belt?
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Is that a real picture?
I was looking at that on
the one that looks like they just taped over it.
Yeah, they kind of just like put like a nameplate or like a sticker over it that said like Impact, right? Because now it's
they didn't even do the side plates.
I know, dude. It said GFW on the plates. Did you watch anything from Bound for Glory, or you got like any like hot takes on Bound for Glory? I heard there's like this unscripted promo from Del Rio, but
I didn't. No, the only thing I watched was
a work shoot promo.
No, I watched the horrible
work shoot promo.
Monsters Ball.
I watched the
that was bad.
Well, because I like those guys. Like I like LAX because LAX is like they wrestle in Beyond, not as LAX. I called them LAX earlier when I said that they wrestle in Beyond, but they don't wrestle. They wrestle. Homicides guys.
Like, yeah, I know. I don't know their names.
Santana and
Chucky.
You fucking Chucky, bro. Angel Ortiz and like Santana.
Oh, my fucking knee.
But like his name is Mike Drastic in
Chucky Jr.
No, they call him Mike Drastic, and it's Mike Drastic and Angel Ortiz when they're in Beyond Wrestling, and they're part of Team Pazuzu. And when they are just the two of them, they're EYFBO, entertaining your fucking brains out, or something like that. I don't know. Nobody really knows exactly what it stands for. And they're like also tag team partners, or like they're stable. Team Pazuzu used to have Pinky Sanchez, but I don't know if he's still in it. Chris.
Oh my God, I've heard that name in forever.
Chris Dickinson and Jaka, they're also in it.
Yeah, I have no urge to watch Impact whatsoever.
Well, I just want to watch it because I want to see LAX. Those are my boys. Like I said, Team Pazuzu, fucking EYFBO. And also, like I wanted to watch OVE, Ohio,
everyone.
Yeah, like dude, the non-existent pop that Sammy Callahan got, that kind of pissed me off. I like, I don't know, dude. I kind of like his
crazy promo after it.
I kind of like his work.
I don't know. I've gotten nothing from him.
Well, I don't know, dude. He like wrestled at a couple matches for New England Wrestling, you know, like the one from around here. And
New England?
Well, yeah, but you know, the one that we promote on the Hudson Valley Wrestling Alliance page.
Oh my god, I love Hudson Valley. It's good shit.
It's good beer, or it's just a good place. Everything's good there. Good wrestling, good beer, good.
Good, the beer is
Good looking girls, probably. Right?
a lot better than good.
Um,
It's great.
So, dude, like, yeah, you got all this bullshit with Bound for Glory, Impact. All I wanted to see was this Sammy Callahan fucking match, and he got no pop. I kind of like the shit that he's doing, but like I was saying, like, yeah, getting like Jeremy and those guys are just like not really into him.
Well, and then you got
I'm like, okay, well, he's wrestling in a lot of different like places. Like he's gonna be the New Japan Tag League with that idiot Juice Robinson. That's his fucking partner. You can read me shitting on him once again tonight when we put the New Japan Tag League preview out on the Japanese Pro Resu Ichiban page.
yeah, but then, you got Jack Swagger to Bellator, and then you got
for some reason when you said that, I pictured Jack Evans in my head, but I knew.
I mean, well, he just lost a hair versus hair match in CML.
Nice, dude.
And then
Look
you
at
got
you with your freaking lucha news. See?
and Simon Grimm is debuting in ROH.
Yo, that's pretty sick. Who did he wrestle? Space Monkey?
No. Oh my god!
There was like a car accident over the weekend. It was like because like all these dudes worked at CZW. There's like a CZW show on Saturday, and like all this wild shit went down. Like they had like a triple threat match between JT Dunn, Josh Briggs, and Ace Romero, and JT Dunn won, but he got a hamstring injury, so he had to like be pulled off of the Beyond Wrestling card for Sunday. And Briggs and Romero were scheduled for a singles match anyway. But then like they had so this kind of confirms like Lucha Underground. Like they confirmed like right, you saw that they put out like a tweet that there's going to be like a 4th season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this kind of like confirmed it to me. Was like, so at CZW, like Shane Strickland, I believe was the champ. Yeah, he was the CZW champion. And he lost to Joey Gacy. Ricky Shane Page. Dude, I was looking on like Cage Match. I don't know when Ricky Shane Page won a title shot, but he had a title shot and then he cashed in, and I guess he beat Joe Gacy.
Did he win? He won it. Did he win it? Did he win it? Did he win it?
People are kind of.
Did he win it?
Okay, like Shane Strickland, he plays like Killshot on Lucha Underground. So like by him losing all his titles recently, kind of like make you think, okay, he's gonna go film the next season. But we'll see about that. But I saw on Ethan Page's Instagram stories, there was like a car accident. It was like, and on Facebook too. Twitter. I saw it. It's like him, Space Monkey. I don't remember who else. A couple other people there like driving in. I think they hit a deer, smashed up the car that they were in. But they got like a cool rental car. So
Piece of season.
So you say Jack Swagger? Like, dude, I didn't know he was an MMA dude. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, I heard something about it like a little bit ago. I heard a rumbling, but I was like, eh. But why not? You know what I mean? It's not like he doesn't have he's not a collegiate wrestler background. They said like one of his first match will be in 2018.
But you said he was a college wrestler, right?
Yeah. He's we the people. He's still doing that.
I don't remember him like having.
That's how he came in, the All-American American.
Yeah, but I kind of remember him like having a promo or something where he was like training for MMA or something because he had like finally had a title match or like he was getting serious and they like maybe it was when he was
because he used to be a football player.
Maybe when they were doing the We the People thing. But like, dude, so what about some walkouts? What prompted me to think of this was like because Jimmy Jacobs and Sami Callihan have kind of been like feuding on the indies, but in Beyond Wrestling, like Drew had them on this big match over the weekend where they were on the same team. So, yeah, I don't know. Like Jimmy Jacobs, he's kind of cool, dude, but like I don't really, I'm not like one way or the other.
Well, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter. None of the walkouts have really make a difference. They never will make a difference. The machines just keep gonna turn. It is what it is.
Yeah, like I listened to
Well, because even Jericho said that. What was it? His last run, most of like what 3/4 of the promo work was done by him anyway.
I listened
Jimmy, not Chris.
I listened to his podcast with Aries on there, and Aries was like trying to, just clear the air about everything. And he said, like, basically, they just like said they didn't really have anything for him. Like, he
Yeah, but when they said that he's a natural and blah 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 blah, and then what? 6 months later, you have nothing for the guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you heard it too, or you read it. Well, whatever.
Yeah. It
like,
doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah, dude, I listened to that shit. And I was like, yeah, it fucking sucks, bro. Why didn't they just keep him on commentary? He said like Vince himself. That's gotta suck though, dude. That like Vince himself.
you're a natural. Oh, okay. Well, you have nothing for me, so bye. Like what?
Dude, but you know how.
Also, too, that whole thing with the whole banana, and it showed him that they can't do anything on the fly.
I kind of like I don't know, dude. I feel bad for him. They could have just kept him on there. But I feel like, dude, if you
but also too, the roster's overcrowded as it is anyway.
Bro, you piss one person off on there, you rub them the wrong way, like they cut you loose, bro.
Well, yeah, but that's life. That's not even just a WWE.
Exactly. So it's probably even worse there, or more likely,
especially to the power of social media,
or more likely to happen.
I'm sure that's why Paige didn't debut yesterday if she was going to.
Oh, bro, I can't believe any of that shit where they're like, oh, she.
But I don't. But also, too, I can't believe it. Not that like I can't believe it, but like I'll never forget. We knew Brock was there that day, and what was like the one thing that like Cena said? Well, blah, 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 and he was like, "All right, Brock, come out," and then his bitch ass got F5'd.
When was that?
I think Brock's return when for Extreme Rules and he busted Cena open.
Oh yeah.
That like the first of like the UFC matches. The beginning of Brock as a beast. The baby beast stage.
I'm still mad that we're not gonna have the Maharaja versus the Beast.
The Maharaja!
One day we will. One day we will. And dude, now they're saying maybe Neville is gonna come back by the end of the month. I can I don't know. They said he wasn't released because like Vince don't want him to go somewhere else.
Yeah, supposedly they're holding him back for because he had other projects. But who knows? You know what I mean? This is all hearsay. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, that dude, that's another reason why like I don't fucking like, that's why I'm glad we stop talking about so much like rumor shit on here, because like so many rumors of this year that have just been like just exactly that. But one that wasn't and that worked fucking everybody was the Jericho and Kenny Omega thing, dude. I do give Jericho a lot of credit for that. I did not think that they were going to have a match. And what I did
about that, I can't wait for Kurt Angle versus Triple H.
That's not, bro. You're giving them too much credit. That's not confirmed.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't want to see it. But yeah, I'm not shocked. Like, because with Jericho's always working it. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Jericho, he's the man.
I just felt like because before because they had something before and then it kept going, and I was like, there's got to be something to this. They're not just going to be doing this just to do it.
Well, once you knew he was doing the cruise and that NXT was like, NXT said that they didn't, or Triple H or whoever told them that like they didn't want to have NXT on the cruise, and then he picked like Ring of Honor and then like the Young Bucks, like they're starting to like lay the foundation down. But like you kind of thought like when there's like, how is he going to have a cruise but not wrestle? But like, did I think he was going to fight Omega on his cruise? Yeah, after he put that one tweet out with the fucking boat next to it, but then like for him to show up the very next day and be like, no, it's going to be at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Did not see that coming.
Well, yeah, but you don't know how long was that promo been taped for.
Yeah, that's true. He says like he was talking to them since August, but you still don't even know if that's true. You don't. You really don't. That's the great thing about it. Dude, I would like to go on that cruise. Obviously I'm going to go to Mania and shit.
Not me.
Why
not
not?
I. Huh?
Why, dude? I actually don't know if I would, because like fucking, I don't want to see all those weird bands. Not weird.
I just don't want to go on a cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been on one.
I'll only take the ferry.
That's a fucking shoot, bro. I never been on a cruise.
I'll only take the ferry. No cruise. I saw the Titanic. I know how that story ends.
Hey, dude, I don't judge you for that.
I can swim. I can swim.
A boat person, not a boat person.
What did you say? My boat person?
No, I said if you're not a boat person, you're not a fucking boat person.
Oh, it's not that I'm not a boat person. I'm just not going to take a cruise. Yeah. Woo.
Jericho.
What'd you say to me?
Especially not the cruise of Jericho.
Yeah, the rock. What is it? Rock and roll fest or something.
Well, they said having like a ring in the middle of the water and then like wrestling matches. That'll be so sick, dude. Like it'll be swimming.
It'll be like an old school fucking WCW pay-per-view or
Like,
Nitro.
Didn't they used to have one where you like, if you got thrown into the water, you lost?
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool. I just think that's a fucking sick idea.
Oh my god.
It's fucking different.
No, it was sick, dude. I will say I did gasp last night when they went through the ring. Dude, I wasn't expecting him to like go because he just like went like quickly through. It wasn't even like it broke and they went through. He just like went the fuck through.
Dude, like I was like I said earlier, like me and Chris, we were like, I was sleeping on one couch, he was sleeping on the other couch, and we didn't like really realize it. I guess we were like awake in the beginning of the match and then must have dozed off, and then like, dude, all of a sudden they were like not in the ring. Like I didn't notice what the fuck was going on at first. I didn't know that. Dude, those spots always get me though. Like, how do they not bump the whole night, or do they have like somebody under there that like tears it apart? And then
to me, I don't know if you noticed it. It almost, because it didn't look like wood. It looked like gray foam.
That's what I'm saying. Like you think there's somebody under there that like removes it at like.
Someone had to have last night because
like
they weren't in the ring at all. That spot, I'm pretty sure is the first time that they hit that part of the ring. Because the match wasn't inside the ring.
Because
you can't even call it a match because the bell never rang.
I just can't figure out how they. I want to know how they do that one. Like when they do that, they've got to have like somebody under there, and then they just like pull, like start taking it apart from underneath.
It's got to be like, okay, it's got to be one of those. It's like, okay, the whole night, like, okay, this is what we're building to. Like,
no, they said
on a normal night, it would probably just be solid, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a trapdoor type thing.
They said the night that Kane debuted, he laid under the ring the whole night, I think, with a monitor, and then came out. So like nobody knew that he was there. He knew like the exact moment to come.
Wait, so like they just turned all the lights off and then he like went to the back?
No, from like at like 6:30, 7 o'clock when they started to let people in, he came out with a monitor and laid underneath the ring. And laid there for 4 hours.
Yeah, but he came out the front. He came through the entrance. with Paul Bearer. Because
No,
they
recently, dude, when he just re-debuted like 2 weeks ago.
Oh. I was like, wait, he was walking towards the Hell in a Cell.
No, like 2 weeks ago when he came back.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I don't think they knew Kane was coming out. And they had him like lay under somebody. I don't remember who. I think it was Kane, but I could be mistaken. I just remember reading recently they said that when someone who came back recently, it must have been Kane, because like who else came back recently, said that they like just to pop everyone or to surprise everyone, he was under there the whole fucking
What happens if someone like, they were getting something from underneath the ring and they like threw it up real quick and everyone's like, oh my God, it's Kane! I guess okay. All right.
saying, like, they don't put him over enough, but like,
what, are you kidding me? Kane? Are you serious?
No, I mean like the announcers, they don't go nuts for him anymore.
Well, because you know why? They should dress him like he should be dressed. Instead of like a half-assed bargain Halloween costume. I'm sorry, those like little X's and stuff look like some like horrible mom like sewed them shits on him.
I did not like that shit with Kurt Angle or when Kurt Angle like let him in and to slam Daniel Bryan. Didn't make any sense. And then wasn't Daniel Bryan like back like the next week? It's like, oh, I'm sore.
No, we haven't seen him since.
Oh, so he's gonna make that's the swerve. That's the Survivor Series swerve right there.
What?
Daniel Bryan's back.
And he helps Team Raw.
No, he helps Team SmackDown because he hates Triple H, because Triple H always held him down.
Or he replaces Shane tonight.
And he always like had the beef with Triple H because of the.
Or he replaces Bobby Roode.
Dude, I can't believe Bobby Roode is in that match. I can't believe no, I can. Like, I think he should be like the captain in it. Like, no, there should not be no captain. I'm like, it should be a bunch of traditional Survivor Series matches. Like, why aren't they do that anymore?
Like how Survivor Series used to be. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like where it's like their squad or like whoever is like similar to them, or like also like a few heels versus a few faces, or like, Rusev and all his people versus.
Well, the tag team.
When there's that stable, the anti-American, whatever, or the League of Nations. The League of Nations. It was like Rusev and Kevin Owens and Del Rio and
Del Rio.
Yeah, and somebody else for like a couple of days. Like,
no, they had a WrestleMania match. Owens wasn't in it. Maybe he was for the first, and then he like broke away because he was like, "This is stupid." Well, yeah, we'll see how much longer him and Sami Zayn are with the company.
Oh yeah, that's that I want, dude. That's got to be a work, right? There's no freaking way that they're being. Well, now they're saying, oh, because they didn't fucking put New Day over last week. They just like scooted out of the ring and went into business for themselves. Like,
don't really.
I don't know if I buy any of that shit, dude.
I don't really, because fucking Triple H, whatever, covered his days. We know what really chaps my ass is everyone else joining the Shield.
Dude,
it's so stupid.
The funniest shit last night that kept
the original Shield.
Yes, thank you. That's what me and Chris kept saying. Like,
the original Shield.
Who the fuck is the original Shield? Who's the new Shield? And Chris is like, oh, with Kurt Angle. It's got to be who it is. And I'm like, yeah,
no,
probably.
Like, dude, I got so angry when it was just like, oh, Triple H is with the Shield. I was like,
Shields. They're like, oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? The original Shield. And then there's like the cuck Shield version. Like,
this is such bullshit. Like,
coming at me with this fake ass motherfucking Shield, dude. Like,
you're the guy who broke up the Shield, and then you just had a how many month long program with Seth Rollins.
They're considering that. No, that's not. That's just. I mean, that's canon, but that's not storyline. Like, it happened, but it's not part of the main storyline, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
Like, they didn't recognize on Raw that Triple H was with the fucking Shield.
Oh yeah, no. It was just a live. It was just a live show thing, but still.
But is that why they kept saying?
That's why kayfabe is dead.
But is that why they kept saying?
Well, you know what? Triple H would know a lot about that, wouldn't he?
Who was the second version with Angle?
Yes.
That's so stupid, though. What? Like, how are you going to
But
say that?
it's not the Shield, though. Like, it's
I know,
just,
that's why they shouldn't say that. Right?
well, it's just Cole hamming it up. Just like every time they wrestle a match now. This is the first time in 3 years the Shield has been back together wrestling on Raw. Oh, wow. It's only been 3 years. I don't care.
Yeah, well, I didn't care when they, dude, I didn't care when they got back together, and I thought that last night was so, like, what a whack, like, that was like their, so they didn't get to have their match at the pay-per-view, so they had this match last night that, like, wasn't that a no contest?
I didn't even watch it.
Pretty sure I did a no contest.
No, because my DVR skipped over it, and I was like,
probably because their DVR is like this match.
I'm missing a match. I know I'm missing a match here. And then it was like, oh, Shield versus Miz and Sheamus. And I was like, I don't need to watch it.
Dude, it was nothing special.
Well, because there's
never anything special lately.
Well, because I hate to say it, what else is it going to accomplish? Nothing. Uso Penitentiary. But also, too, what does that do when one person wins?
And this like under siege thing.
Nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna go to their fucking next pay per view.
You think
anybody probably like broke down lane or something?
Broke down lane. I love it. Breakdown lane.
And then it's Royal Rumble, right?
Jeez, dude, the only thing I look forward to in wrestling all year as far as WWE is concerned is probably the Royal Rumble, just because it's fun. And then it's always like this fucking Chook on this Chooky guy won. Oh my God. Del Rio, great. Orton, Vista, great. Sin Cara, wonderful. Sami Zayn, fucking A.
Big Daddy Diesel.
Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Wait. Triple H
and Kurt Angle. Fuck me.
Well, no, I'm
he
won a couple of years ago.
Don't tell me. He won like last year, bro, and then Roman won it. Roman didn't win. Roman beat him at Mania, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't even fucking remember that, bro. Like WrestleManias and shit, like they're not even pay-per-views anymore, bro, and they're not even memorable anymore. That's why sometimes like I struggle through these.
You know what it is that WWE has become what TNA was in the beginning.
Like sometimes when we talk about
it's WWE, like weekly pay-per-views.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes when we talk about WWE, I can't like recall things from the past like 5 years. It's not because I have like no short-term memory, it's just because like it sucks and there's like nothing memorable about it. So I'm always like trying to think of the old shit. Like I can't even remember the like last couple of WrestleManias. The only thing I remember, okay, Daniel Bryan, that was a good WrestleMania. Okay, and like
Rollins, that was 30.
Rollins. And then after that, that was Rollins' peak, bro. That was his 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, as soon as he got injured, done. Bye-bye, Rollins. Yet you're on the cover of the new 2K18.
Is he? I thought Brock Lesnar was.
Thought that was 17.
Dude, I don't even play those games. I have like an old.
Yeah, because it's that you gotta be like, be like Sasha, be like this guy, be like you, or whatever. Yeah, and Rollins is the guy.
They said Snoop. See, there's always like these motherfuckers. Like, okay, Snoop was like in the 40 for 40 thing, but then he was also in that commercial. But they said like he did the song for the video game. But they said like that Snoop was on the Ric Flair 30 for 30. Is that
yeah?
True? That's pretty straight.
Yeah,
I thought Flair was racist.
He's
one of us. Was a racist, right?
No, Flair was one of us.
Dude, ask Teddy Long. He doesn't seem to think that.
Well, he's a player.
Fair enough.
You didn't say what you did say, Joe. So tonight, you're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Heard me, player?
Bro, that's something that I wish I actually got tickets for, but I didn't, and it made me think of it because you said the Undertaker is like he's gonna be at the 25th anniversary show, right? I wanted to go to the fucking one at like the Hammerstein or whatever, the New Yorker. No, the Manhattan Center. That's where it's at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be freaking
The
sick.
old school Raw.
Did they have Marilyn Manson as the song? One for
On
one.
SmackDown, it was The Beautiful People.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe use that.
Yeah, because it was the da-na-na-na, the da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. The beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people,
Hell yeah, dude! Beautiful meatball. Yeah, come on, bro. I think that I don't know. Like, I think that Royal Rumble will be whack. So in January, we can look forward to like Wrestle Kingdom. All right. So, like, do you think the Jericho and Kenny Omega match is gonna like live up to it though? Like, is this gonna be like Jericho's gonna have a 7-star match?
I think it's gonna be like every other match that happens in New Japan.
It will get completely blown out of proportion how great it is, even though it's like decent. But
ding, ding, ding.
yeah.
Someone's gonna get fucked up on a table. I don't even know why they do tables.
That's not gonna break.
I forget what show I was watching. Oh my god, who was it?
Probably like night 7 of the G1 tournament.
No, it was the Kenny Omega Trent Beretta US title match.
Oh, there's like a funny table spot in there, right?
And he completely misses the table. He gets the table, but completely misses like Omega underneath it. But that's the only way he broke the table.
Dude, and then nobody ever.
Because those tables are fun. Like, dude, Beretta did something to him, and he like landed spine first on like one of the inside parts of the table, and it looked like it hurt.
Probably did, dude. They gotta fucking settle down. No, I do not.
No, they just need to actually have real tables instead of those like hard office tables.
Like, all right, cool. Like, dude, I don't get excited for like those big events. Like, I'm more interested in like, cause I like long drawn out storyline shit. Like, I'm more interested in like the tag league, dude. Like, even though I know that's gonna like build up to Wrestle Kingdom, like right now, I'm not even thinking about Wrestle Kingdom because like, yeah, you already like know the matches. Oh, okay, you got like fucking Okada. You got like fucking Jericho and Omega. You got like Young Bucks and Roppongi 3000. Probably Suzuki defend the Never title. Whoever wins.
Are you talking about Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah.
We got Jay White versus Tanahashi.
Yeah, dude. Actually,
we got Naito Okada. Naito.
Like I am looking forward to that, but like right now, I don't know, just because maybe because I just did an article about the tag league, but I'm just like thinking about the tag league right
now. Also too, you got oh my god, you got Kushida, Ospreay, oh my god, why can't Marty Scurll, and someone else in a 4-way.
Time Bomb, Himaro,
yeah,
Takahashi with the cat. Daryl the cat.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched some of that conversation. I watched some of that conference.
Yeah.
That was like the worst conference I had to watch.
What? They had like
the New Japan conference because it was like all in English and then it was like 20 minutes of like
oh yeah, I know those videos where they always like the one from the G1 where like Kenny Omega kept mocking Evil, but then he got scared of what's his face, Suzuki.
Yeah, and then I watched Omega talk to Jericho.
Oh, he did a return promo?
Yeah, it was just him.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was like praising Jericho.
Jericho hasn't even been there really. Well, of course, like why would he? He got a debut, but you know what I mean. Like,
Hasn't he's never wrestled for New Japan before?
yeah, dude, back in the day, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant he hasn't like
Anytime recently active.
like appeared there. Just the promo. Like it's gonna be like when he debuts, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's the first time you're gonna see him is for the match, is what I mean. But that's how it should be, right? You know, that's what's kind of cool about it. It's like we haven't seen Jericho even wrestle in like a long time. Not a long time, but what, like almost, when did he finish up that shit with Kevin Owens?
What?
Beginning of the summer.
Oh, I have no idea.
Possibly the beginning of the summer. I think. I think that it was in the beginning of the summer, but I'm not completely sure. But like, they're, you know, when's the last time that fucking Jericho wrestled? Okay, they're gonna say, oh, it's been like 8 months. Oh, he hasn't been in Japan in so long. Like, it'll be cool, dude. You know, it's interesting. Everybody thought that. Oh, Cody Rhodes is Ibushi's opponent, right? Dude, like,
Yeah, that's who it is.
bro, like, is like Bullet Club still relevant, bro? Like, I don't even know. There's so many like white people in Bullet Club right now. Oh, it was started by white people. That's stupid for me to say. It was started by white guys, but it's like so many like not original members, dude. It's like they're like a punk band, dude, that has like 7 different singers and shit. It's like,
yeah,
just fucking change all over time. Like the lineup, fucking, you know, change all over time. So much that like the original Bullet Clubs in WWE, and
yeah, it's getting shat on right now.
there's this dude, like, I always forget that's in the Bullet Club, like Chase Owens. And I always read his name and I'm like, oh, dude, I fucking forgot that this guy is like in there. Oh, dude, and then like New Japan announced like a USA show for, it's like the week before WrestleMania, right?
Yeah,
They're coming back, but I don't think it's in Long Beach. It's like in Santa Ana or Santa Clara or something. Not precisely sure where it is, but definitely not going to go to that because I got to go to Mania. But you know, I wonder if that's going to be like the first of multiple return, you know, multiple shows next year, or if we're just going to get.
Well, why do that if you know what I mean? You have the belt.
Yeah, well, like after he beats Jericho, and it like makes that belt really legit.
You think he's gonna beat Jericho? Think he's gonna beat the GOAT?
Dude,
You think the Alpha is going to fall to the Omega?
it'd be cool if Jericho won and then like Kenny beat him for it again. Like Kenny won it back. But there's no way, dude. It's a one-off thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they've got to defend that shit more. Like, who's he defended it against? Like Trent Beretta, Yoshihashi, Captain New Japan.
Captain Underpants?
Might as well, dude. Bone Soldier. You know, I don't know who he's defended against. Nobody crazy. Elgin, he should defend it against. Jay Lethal, he should defend it against. You know, lots of different.
I had a booger.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, good old boogie.
It's almost time for SmackDown, bro.
Little chooky in my nose. I got you there.
WWE has me so like, oh my God, dude, that's why it's so hard to get through. Like when we talk about WWE, it's like so hard to get through the shows, bro. That's why I had to like start talking about other shit. Like I don't get excited for WWE anymore. Like
I'm a little excited for this SmackDown. Could be interesting. Could have a finally an invasion.
I'm about to live. Well, yeah, I'm about to live tweet it and like do a thread on the thread, active on the Hudson Valley Wrestling Alliance thread, just to talk shit. Last night I just was like fucking tired. Raw was just making me tired, bro.
What? Braw's just making you tired?
Yeah, SmackDown. I need a freaking pick me up before SmackDown, but
So what? Some yippers?
dude, I don't know, freaking some Adderall or something, or
A little yak pack? You know, your yak pack? You know?
tell me you're not watching that clip of them on like Entertainment Tonight talking about how somebody proposed last night at Raw.
No.
Oh, all right, good. Because you saw that,
Yeah.
and then like Heyman and like Bubba Ray or somebody were talking on. I don't think it was Bubba Ray, but Heyman and somebody were talking on Twitter about like, oh, could you imagine? Someone was like, oh, Heyman did a great promo off script like that. And someone's like, yeah, he's like, could you imagine if they did that shit in ECW? Could you imagine what Bubba would have said to her? And I'm like, dude, I was thinking Gertner the whole time in our favorite promo.
Well, don't interrupt the man.
Like, I love those fucking old Bubba Ray promos and those old Joe Gertner promos. Like, you can't fucking.
It's not even a promo. It's just him shitting on people.
Yeah, I know. You're right. It's not a promo.
It's literally like just crapping on someone's life.
Well, bro, the funny thing is, like,
And then being like, there's nothing you could do about it because I'm
yeah,
going
but
to
the
kick
Marks
your
will
ass.
cry now. It's like that's what Paul Heyman, like, I give Heyman props for basically saying, like, yeah, the Marks would fucking cry about that now. But he was like, oh, you had to put it in, like, such a politically correct fucking way.
Well, unfortunately, that's how it is nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
Who are
That's
you?
another reason why WWE got boring. There's nothing freaking can't do crazy shit on there anymore, man. Like Heyman, I don't know.
What about him?
Heyman was funny with what he said, but
Did that happen did that happen live?
yeah, bro. Oh, you
Okay.
didn't see it. Yeah. So like, what happened was Heyman.
I've seen the clip.
Yeah,
I've
that
seen
was
if it was
live. Bro.
during the show.
And he said, "Oh, she's something blah blah blah," because she only said yes because she's never been up close to a beast or something like
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah.
And like that was funny, but you had to know, like, dude, anybody could have come up with that, like, on the fly, but it was still funny because like everybody was like, even the announcers recognized, they like recognize it. They're like, oh, what are they chanting? Oh, they're chanting "She said yes" because someone proposed in the crowd. And then like Heyman looked over and he noticed what was going on, and he was
And he was like, "Oh, there's my penis."
like, they're kind of like, he didn't say shit as usual, right? He didn't beat anybody up. He got paid $50,000 to make an appearance. To make a 10-minute appearance for one segment. The world champion.
That's Brock for you,
That's not Brock, bro. That's the writing staff being stupid and not knowing how to utilize somebody that they're paying $3 million a year for. And they're just pissing money away. And they're not really pissing money in the way that like they can't afford him, but it's like they're not utilizing him the best way, that they are not getting their money's worth out of him. How are you going to have the world champion on there for like a 3-minute segment?
Well, yeah. Well, you also too, you don't know what his contract is either. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. She drinks a whiskey drink. She drinks a vodka drink. She drinks a regular drink.
Oh my God, Tub Thumping, bro.
Yeah.
Good fucking song, bro.
All right, is it time to wrap this
Yeah,
puppy
dude,
up?
I was about to say, I just finished my seltzer, bro. About
Oh, my widow Shelsha.
20 minutes till SmackDown, dude. I'll just cut. I'll just go through this and I can post it like later or whatever. Cut out some bullshit, maybe. Just post it. Like I'll edit it and then play it later. Any final thoughts, bro? Any final things that you want to say about wrestling? What do I have on here that we didn't? We covered pretty much everything that I had on here. Oh, what is the best indie fed right now? What is the future of Ring of Honor? Because one thing we didn't talk about is you heard like Hogan and Bischoff have like a little rumor kind of like going on
With Austin Aries?
Is it? Yeah, and Aries. But then like somebody ribbed. You saw that somebody ribbed, and they like said that Bischoff bought like this like Columbus, Ohio wrestling or something like that, dude. And they put out like these fake flyers. So fucking funny, bro. Whoever did that, like, props to them for that. That's great, dude. Pull a rib on Bischoff like that. But Bischoff was pissed, and he's like, he went on Twitter. He's like, "Don't believe the fucking dirt sheet."
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, like
funny, bro.
We are not associated with this in any way.
Fucking funny because, dude, if you went to that promotion's official website too, they didn't have anything on there. And like, bro, if you have Eric Bischoff, you just got bought by Eric Bischoff. Like, come on. Even if you have a fucking AOL homepage thing, come on.
Who even uses AOL anymore? Is AOL even a thing anymore?
If you have a shitty freaking whatever you're gonna put on your website, we just
you got one of those AOL free trial CDs.
How the hell could they not fucking, announce that they got bought by Bischoff? So fucking
yeah,
bro. But yeah,
I
think we covered a lot of shit tonight. We bullshitted. Just went through some topics about indie wrestling, bullshit that pissing us off in our lives.
Oh shit!
Had them all through the WWE shit. The Jericho Cruise thing sounds kind of cool. Jack Swagger going to the UFC, not going to UFC. Why did I write UFC? He's going to fucking
well, because
whatever. MMA, UFC, Bellator, all the same thing. Props to Jack Swagger for trying that out. I didn't know he was like really into that. I thought that was just a vignette from when he was doing the Real American thing.
You just thought it was a passing phase, didn't you?
Don't be stupid and walk out on the WWE. A cool thing that that Tyler, who runs the Hudson Valley page, posted, I thought was kind of cool today, was he said, like, Hulk Hogan, I want to leave you guys with this thought just so you can just think about like the impact that like one wrestler has had. I don't know if this blows people's minds or not, but like Hulk Hogan has like 2 stores, right, in Florida, like his beach shops, right? And they're like Hulk Hogan's beach shop. They have his picture on the front, his name, all his merchandise and shit like that. Like, what other wrestler could you say has like that like level of success, bro? Like Ric Flair doesn't have his own store that sells his own fucking merchandise. Shawn Michaels doesn't. Not even Stone Cold. And the crazy thing is, like, look what happened to Hogan. He's
Stone Cold has his own beer.
True. Like, Hogan didn't walk from WWE. He got like fucked over. But
I wouldn't know if he got fucked over, but
well, you know what I mean. Like, he fucked himself over.
He got fucked up. He got
fucked himself over.
He got payment for past transgressions.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. But like, just think about like how big like an individual is and how big like the WWE is, and just
because how much have you heard about Bubba the Love Sponge since then?
How much have you heard about Gawker? They're all done. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, they all gawked out.
Like, guys, like, we love wrestling and it's relevant, of course.
I don't.
And it's fun, but don't let it consume your life. Don't let it ruin your life. But if you're unhappy and you want to walk away, then that's
get
okay.
drugs.
That's okay. We might not, just don't burn your bridges with WWE and burn your bridges in the wrestling world. We got mad love for all the guys that, have recently walked or are walking, want to leave. Wish we could get some of them on here for some interviews. That would be nice, but
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably get Emma.
well, we know her price, so we will set up a Relevant Wrestling Patreon, and if you guys can give us, help us raise
Oh, that is
$2,000.
fucking nasty.
What are you looking at? If you could help us raise $2,000,
you want to see what I'm looking at?
Tim is gonna post whatever disgusting thing he's looking at on his phone on the Relevant Wrestling Facebook page later. So.
No, it's not. That's fucking nasty. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's nice, bro.
Oh, no, that's fucking nasty. Hair up to your belly button? In your belly button?
Oh, bro, I didn't catch that. You're gonna have to show me that again when we're off script.
No, I'm not, because I'm getting rid of it immediately.
Send it to me, bro. What a dirty dog, right? But yeah, anyway, that's our relevant. I'll cut some of this crap out anyway.
We gotta cut a lot of it out.
I know it's unscripted, but whatever. Yeah, so that's it, man. Fuck no, I'll cut this shit out. It'll be fun. So anyway, like I said, sometimes it's hard for us to get through the WWE shit because it's just not how it used to be in our childhood. We liked it when we were younger. Wrestling will always be relevant to us because that's like our fucking thing, so just keep hoping that WWE will, things will get better for Mania season. You got Wrestle Kingdom to look forward to. Got a lot of big shows, Beyond Wrestling has a December 31st show that will be really cool. You got Ring of Honor Final Battle coming up. Like I said, Wrestle Kingdom Final Battle, all sorts of good shit. Check out the indie scene, support that shit. Always support women's wrestling as well. If you are into the Japanese thing, lots of big Japanese women's events coming up. So, plenty out there to watch. Plenty out there to bitch and complain about, but that's what's awesome about wrestling. But let's just tone it down with some of the craziness, some of those nuts bumps. Let's preserve our lives. Let's do the right thing, man. Have fun, enjoy wrestling, keep it relevant. Relevant Wrestling. Once again, if you want to check us out on social media, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/relevant wrestling. You can follow us on Twitter @relevant wrestling. You can like our YouTube page. Make sure to head over to YouTube, search Relevant Wrestling Productions, smash that subscribe button, watch all our old crazy stuff that we have on there, all our relevant content, ride those buzz waves. You can watch WrestleFadia, you can watch the original Real Talk, watch Relevant Roundtable, You can go on over to Audio Boom and Google Play Music and look up Relevant Wrestling Productions. You can check out our podcasts on there. Relevant Wrestling Goes Beyond and I Dream of Joshi. We cover some different things on there, indie and Japanese women's wrestling. Check out Japanese Pro Wrestling Ichiban on Facebook and Twitter for all your Japanese professional wrestling needs. I'm a contributing writer to that. I help run their Twitter page as well. Make sure to go to the Hudson Valley Wrestling Alliance page. Support indie local wrestling. Yeah, guys. Relevant Wrestling. Kayfabe may be dead, but originality and diversity are not. WWE's writing staff might be dead too, but we want a Survivor Series swerve. We always get one. This is when things get interesting.
I told you this, and I told someone else this before. You want to know what the swerve is going to be?
Last prediction. What's the swerve before we sign off?
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. I didn't ask if it's going to be good. I asked what was it going to be, damn it. That's a good one. That's right. The swerve this year is going to be good. It's not going to be a 30-second championship match. But anyway, kayfabe may be dead. WWE's writing staff and originality may be dead, but our creativity, originality, and diversity is not. Relevant Wrestling Productions It's always relevant to us. Damn it. Peace.